All right, so let's talk about how to get chatbot sales with cold email. And frankly, I'll share with you that this was one of our best. I can't say best because best is subjective. It was, at least for our agency when we were growing, one of our most effective ways to be able to get clients. And the reason was because when we were building our agency, we had no contacts in this new niche that we were getting into. We had no contacts in this industry. We had no real way of being able to find these people other than leveraging some of these sales automation tools like I talked about in other trainings. And so what we had to do was we had to find a way to reach out and to get these people to respond. And it was a real learning process. I mean, at the very beginning, there were frankly weeks months maybe, where we were sending out messages and the response rate was just way lower than we would have ever anticipated. And so I will share with you that if you are not following the strategies that we kind of outline in our mastermind, or if you're not just following general sales principles, and our sales automation mastermind is not the only place that you're going to find, this stuff. But if you're not using good sales principles, if you're not using good marketing, tactics, if you're not doing it the right way, you're going to have a very, very low response. And so what we ended up doing that ended up getting us people to actually message us back, to actually reply, to actually take interest, is we stopped talking about us and we started talking about them. And we stopped talking about our products and services and we started talking about their products and services. And so in the beginning, we were talking about chatbots, Facebook ads, marketing, those types of things. And the thing is that most of these businesses, they get hit up for those services all of the time. And so what less people are actually doing are actually spending the time learning about the industry, learning about these businesses, and actually learning about what their hot buttons are that they're going to respond to. There is something that no matter who it is, there is always something that is on the top of someone's mind that if you can bring this into the conversation, no matter who they are, they will listen to you. Now, it's just the thing is that the more higher you go up, the more successful you go up, the more whatever, the more specific you're going to have to be. If I wanted to get, I'm just using the extreme here. If I wanted to get, like let's just say someone like Kobe Bryant's attention, I'd have to be very specific, right? Not like I could tweet him on Twitter and he might see it. He's not going to respond, but in order to get to, I'm gonna have to go very, very, very deep. I'm gonna have to go, okay, he's into movies, he's into, helping the poor, he's into helping. So I'm gonna have to really know what it is, and I'm just kind of spitballing here, but you're gonna have to go deep into this particular type of business. And that's why by niching, you can kind of group people, and people in the same niche are usually having similar issues. Real estate people, they need sellers. They need people who are selling their home. Medical people, they need more patients. Chiropractors, they need more appointments. Certain people need more leads. It's just like, if you know what their language is, if you know what they're looking for, then you can actually craft a message. And because we have access to so many, if you send out enough, you are bound to get somebody, you're bound to get someone to reply. And so that's really what it comes down to, is to stop focusing on your services and start focusing on what it is, the problems that you can solve. And then once you find the ones who are interested in solving that problem, then you slowly walk them to your solution. Then you walk them to what it is that you can provide in a very layman's terms, right? In super low tech and super unmarketing speech, right? That's really, really, really important to remember when you're talking to business owners. So that's Regina, Morgan, and thank you so much for that question. What I would recommend when using cold email for these types of campaigns.